Right, welcome back to the channel. This is just a real quick update video just to let you know that I've made a start on the beautiful Yamaha XT600E. So this is my Y-Reg. It's a 2001 bike. I bought this last month. You'll have seen on the channel. So it's quite a new addition to the garage, but it does need some love. So it definitely needs a full service. I had a little look at the oil and it's pretty black, to be honest. It looks like it's not been cleaned in a long while, or sorry, not cleaned, replaced in a long while. The chain's definitely seen better days. So I've ordered new chain and a sprocket set. I've ordered new rubber, so I've just taken the wheels off, so they're going into Miles Kingspot in Hull for some new rubber. And what else are we doing? The cush washers, I've just noticed as well, I've taken the cush washers out and they're pretty worn. Definitely seen better days, those cush washers. So for the sake of 30-40 quid, I'm going to replace the cush washers. So yeah, as you can see, the chain is horrible. I think for the sake of, I think I paid £79. New chain, new rear and front sprocket will be getting swapped out. Fresh rubber. Going to invest in some new brake pads because they're not great. They're very shiny. And that sprocket's, it's okay, but I thought it wasn't expensive. So a new sprocket for the rear and the front, but yeah, them cush washers, they're well worn. So the bike should ride a little bit differently once I've got the new rubber on and new cush washers, new chain, new oil. I'm going to sort the float out inside the carburetor because that's sticking a little bit on, it overruns a little bit, so when I'm changing down and dip the clutch, the bike is revving and idling a bit strange. So I'm guessing there's something going on in the carburetor. But generally it's in, you know, pretty original condition. It's a really, really nice bike. Just going to be careful because the bike that's next to my Fireblade there is my new bike for the channel. I'll give you a little tiny little preview, see if you can guess what bike it is. So that video for the bike over there is going to be live on Friday at 6 o'clock, or maybe a little bit earlier. But today really is just about the XT. It's a little intro into the XT service. This is quite nice. I've never heard of these. Venom exhaust, but that sticker needs to go back on. But potentially could stick another can on it. There's no baffle in that. So it is quite beefy, quite throaty sounding. But, you know, the bike's in generally not bad condition. You know, it's not great. It's, you know, I wasn't looking for something that was mint. And I paid £1,900 for this, which I thought was a fair price for the bike. There was another one I was looking at that was £2,800 that was definitely a bit tidier, but I think for £1,900 British pounds sterling, I think that's a really, really good bike for the money. So I'll spend maybe £500 on it with the tyres and all the service bits that are coming. So £2,400, and then just give it a really good clean up. And it's going to be a perfect bike for green laning. In fact, I've already been green laning on this bike and it's brilliant. It's not too heavy and it goes. It's a really good old school bike. So guys, I'm really excited to get on with this because this is what I like doing. I like coming in the garage and titivating and messing about and you know, doing stuff like this. and documenting it all for you guys, because I think it's good, because, you know, there might be some of you out there that don't know how to change oil, that, you know, don't know how to change a spark plug, don't know how to take the wheels off, etc. So I think it's really important, and it's good to document all this stuff. And I'm no expert. I was an engineer in the Navy many years ago, and can put my hand to most things. The Fireblade that's behind you here, when I bought that Fireblade, that was a brilliant bike, but within about 4 weeks the gearbox went, second gear sort of exploded, and I got a quote from a garage, and they were quoting about £2,500 to replace and fix the parts. So I thought, sod it, I'll have a go myself, which is what I did, and I bought a decent torque wrench, and that's what prompted me to buy the Clark ramp as well. I paid about £600 for that. Hydraulic ramp, lifts up, brilliant bit of kit. And a decent torque wrench, a couple of £100, and the gearbox, which I got out of a Fireblade 929. It was a like-for-like swap. I couldn't find a 954 gearbox, so I thought, right, 929 gearbox fits the bike. So that was just a pretty swap out, relatively easy job. Hello, Staxon. You all right, darling? He's got a bone. It's his first bone, so he's very protective. It's covered in mud, so I'm guessing he's gone out digging, trying to bury it. But the Fireblade, that took a couple of months on and off. I just kept coming in and doing a little bit each time. Now I've done that, and I've replaced the gearbox and dropped the engine and split the case, etc. I could probably do that in maybe 2 or 3 days. So a major job, but really enjoyed doing that. And then you've got my 2002 Yamaha XJR. That's in pretty original condition, apart from the brake hoses. These are yellow, so I'm going to change those out. So there'll be another video on that. Put some black ones on. There's nothing wrong with them. They work perfectly well, but aesthetically they just don't look right with the bike. As done the seat, but I've been trying to find an original 2002 XJR seat. Can't find one, but in honesty, this seat, although I'm not a big fan of this, don't think it looks great, that is super comfortable. I went out last week and did about 100 miles on that, and it was really comfortable. So XJR 1300, absolutely wicked bike. But today really is about this. So it's, you know, just giving you guys a bit of a heads up as to what's coming to the channel and what to look out for. I didn't document taking the wheels off because it's pretty straightforward, to be honest. So, but yeah, I will be filming the service and replacing the sprockets and the chain, etc. So that's a video to look out for coming very soon. But guys, that's it for now. Just the intro on the XT really, and what I plan to do with the bike. Behind me is the new bike that I traded the Suzuki GSXR 1000 for, and obviously put some money towards. It's a new bike. That video goes live Friday, tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So if you're interested in knowing what bike I went for as my new addition to the bike collection, make sure you tune in tomorrow at 6 o'clock on YouTube and get all the juicy details. But that's it for now, guys. Oh, let me just quickly show you this. What do you think to that? So this is my new storage system. It just needs a bit of a tidy up. So all my gloves and electrical bits, cameras and stuff, and all the other bits in there. And then all of my jackets, etc. are on this rack, and the boots. So I can just come in here with my shorts on and my Crocs and get changed in here, so I'm not messing about in the house. They're the wheels that are going off to Miles Kingsport shortly, and there's quite a bit of tread on these actually. They're definitely on the way out, but I'm going for some Bridgestone, some more road focused, so they're definitely more off-road focused, but I want something with a little bit more road biased, so I'm going for some that are sort of 60-40, so 60% road, 40% off-road. They look a little bit like the street Metzlers that were on my Africa Twin. So going to be great for the road, because this bike, nearly showed you the new bike then, this XT is basically going to be ridden on light green lanes. I'm not going to be doing anything too crazy on that. So, and to get to the green lanes, you need to go on the road. And those tyres that I've got there behind, they're real loud on the road. And they're skippy, if that makes sense. So when you go around the corners, they're not great. Like I said, they're probably really good in mud, but I don't intend on using the bike in really thick, deep mud. Just going to be light green laning. And if I enjoy the green laning, I might invest in another cheap bike, a Honda CRF, and put some real big, fat, knobbly tyres on it. But that's the XT for now, and I think it's a mega bike. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow, Friday at 6 o'clock on YouTube, and you'll see the launch of the new bike that's over there. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. Ride safe, and I'll see you all on the next video.